Hey you guys, it's another Sunday and I'm going to pre-poo my hair. However, it's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to take all these twists and make them into larger sections. And I decided to do this for those who don't have smaller twists and maybe working with larger sections. So right now I'm just splitting my twist into 1/4 of my head. And I think I end up with 7 twists for the top of my head. And then I'm going to start working on those. This twist stays in its same section. I don't combine it, so I don't spend too much time on this twist. But the others will be combined. So at this point, I'm really not sure how I'm going to combine the twist. So I ended up taking all the twists down in that section and then splitting it into 2. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and take those 3 twists and plait them. I'm not sure why it takes me so long to get started on a 3-strand braid, but sometimes it does. But that's what I'm doing now. And then I'm going to show you the back of that side of my head, which was also combined. And it was combined into 2 sections. So if you look at the back of my head, you will see that I have a few twists back there too. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 6 twists. And that's the 2 that they became. And now it's time for me to work on the other side of my head. This is the side of my head with all the twists unraveled. That twist, that section that I'm working on right now was 3 twists. And I did all that, and now I am going to twist it up. Now I'm going to do the top half of the back of my head. There's 4 twists total left for that section. I take 2 and make it into twist, and then I take the other 2 and make it into a twist, and then I plait it down. Now for the top part of my head, I have 7 twists. Those first 2 that fell out will be one section, and then I have to figure out what I'm going to do for the other twist. So ultimately, I decided for those 2 in the one hand to be a section. I know those twists do not seem to be a lot, but they are pretty dense on this side of my head, and this side of my head is also drier. So I think it was a good idea to go ahead and just use those 2 for a section of their own. Because this section is a little thick, I do have to go in and separate it into smaller pieces just to be sure that the hair strands did receive oil in the best way possible. Now, what to do with these leftover twists? Well, first, I have a lot of oil on my hands from the previous section that I just finished, so I'm going to put oil into those twists. It looks like I have 3 twists left, maybe. Okay, so I decided to take them all down at one time and then split them. I think I decided to split these into 2. Alright, you guys, now I'm going to twist up this last section here, and then this top half would have 4 sections, and this is the most sections that I have in a quarter of my head. And then I'm going to wrap these up into a bun and then put a cap on my head, anywhere from 30 minutes to a few hours. Just depends on how lazy I am and what I'm doing. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I do appreciate all of your comments.